Hey, my you beautiful humans. I hope you all are doing good, taking care of yourselves. Keep this as your priority. If you're new to this show, I'm Damian Joshua, shortly called as DJ, the host and producer of DJ's Corner, a podcast show which you're currently listening. And welcome back for my old followers, listeners who have been traveling through this beautiful journey of my podcast show and understanding me and all these stuffs. So I'm on social medias like Instagram and Twitter. You're free to follow. It's up to you, your choice. You are free to follow. You can text me or you can give your ideas, suggestions, anything. I'm open for everything. Okay, it can be negative, positive, neutral comments, nothing. So okay, like in the previous episode, we I've spoke about the beautiful journey, the 2 years of success of being in podcasting field, in content creating, and this is a very big surprise that I did not think that I'll end up in content creating. But okay, like going again in content creating, I'm going into podcasting. That's a very big thing, and all those experiences for these 2 years, like it filled me. And day to day I'm learning. The life which we all live, we learn till the day we die. We learn. So podcasting, why I chose podcasting is because being real. Like I think that no other fields are also good, YouTubing or music or anything, all are good, but I think podcast, where I feel that where we help out people to grow intellectually, every aspect. So that's what I chose podcast, and people can know who I am. I'm totally real. Like there's no fakeness or surreal things which is happening. Everything is totally real. So yeah, this is the reason which I wanted to choose the podcast, all these things. So keeping aside of all these things, so let's dive into today's topic. Like, what are the 5 habits that actually are anxiety? Anxiety and depression comes together, but these 5 habits, like we think maybe these 5 habits can be anxiety. Okay, again a disclaimer, don't get misleaded or misguided that these 5 habits will turn into anxiety or anything. But no, like that has different symptoms and everything, because all these things, these 5 habits, like it will be constant. If you have 1 or 2 habits that with that you should not come to a conclusion that you have anxiety and all those stuff, and don't build up things. Keep your mind free. Okay, this is what I've done a small research with anxiety and depression, because I was facing some anxiety problems. So I thought, okay, let's come out and give this as a beautiful episode to you people, so that you also can come to know like anxiety and everything. So let's move into the anxiety part. The first habit, which is thing which we think like this is anxiety, is that thinking everyone is judging you. That's one of the thing. Like for example, now let me take me as an example, a beautiful example, because all these episodes have been taking me as a very good example. This is thinking everyone is judging you. It's totally real. Like I also feel like, okay, when I started this show, literally, like I thought, okay, people definitely they'll be judging me, like this Damian, what he's doing, and sometimes they'll he's a mad person, doing all these stuffs, and definitely he's not going to come up, or people are not going to listen or anything. Like that's the initial thing which I thought, like definitely this will happen. Like people around me, they will start to judge me. He's going into media side. This is sort of a media, social media side, in a public forum. We don't know how he is going to survive or anything. Yeah, definitely I had this problem, like people judging me. But slowly I thought, why should I think about what people are judging about me or what they tell about me? Go to hell, no problem. This is my thing. I go into any side, I go into the media side, I go into any side. This is my life. This is what I decide. This is what I think which is good for me. So obviously, this obviously when starting anything, people, you will think that people are judging you or anything, but no, turns out it can be good or bad, but you should not be thinking constantly, constant, anything repeated, constant, you should not be thinking that, okay, he is judging me or anything like that. So this is one sort of an habit, thinking everyone is judging you. Okay, Now, avoiding eye contact. Okay, now eye contact here, this is also an habit, but sometimes it turns into being shy. The opposite gender people, if a boy feels very shy to a girl and he doesn't have a proper eye contact or anything, that doesn't mean that he has anxiety. That comes under shyness and all other stuffs. Okay, that's a whole huge different topic. Avoiding eye contact with people who discuss with you about their everything, their life part or anything. When you don't have any proper eye contact, this is also a sort of an anxiety habit, that you are anxious about some things. So the third is thinking you need to be perfect. This is a very beautiful point that everybody, not only me, that everybody will think, we have to be perfect, bro. You have to be perfect. Oh, you have to be size 0. That is this, that. Obviously, because, and one thing, guys, I want to say, we are not always perfect. 100%. There's no any physical proof or any proof that we are 100% perfect. Okay, always there's a 0.1% out of us. You can't be perfect. If you are perfect, then you are equal to God. So you cannot be perfect. And you're thinking that that I should be like this, I should be perfect in studies or in for example in content creating or in art or in craft. Definitely, being perfect is something like totally unreal, or that's like sort of an imagination or hallucination which is running, thinking that you have to be perfect in these things, you have to be perfect in that, you have to be perfect in your relationship, you have to be perfect in your body size or anything. No, you should not have that thought. That's very, very important. Being perfect is good, but over perfectness can turn into many problems. So this should not build up in your mind. Oh, it should be like that, we should be like this. And over perfectness is not good. Okay, to keep that in mind. And this is a very, very important habit. The third habit of being like you, actually, that is anxiety. And fourth one is not able to sit still. I'm not experienced this because sitting still means you don't focus. When you don't sit still and you have something running in your mind, obviously, which means that you're not focusing on what's happening, what's the current situation happening in and around you. So this can also come under anxiety. But for me, I think this point which is not too relatable to me, because I just sit still and I listen to things, everything. Maybe this can be also a habit. So if you have this habit, just comment on or you just drop a DM in my Instagram about all these things. Okay, now the fifth one is saying sorry if it is not your fault. Obviously, this is one big problem. What? No, for example, let us have a scenario, you just have an imagination that this is happening. For example, we have a group of people walking in a pavement path where these two persons goes in the opposite direction. Okay, and the opponent one doesn't even hurt or push anything, but he'll say, oh, I'm sorry, and this becomes literally awkward. And if you don't do anything wrong, so this is one sort of an example, and we have many other examples also. If you have any examples, just think about it. Now, saying sorry for what you have not done, literally insane, right? Literally insane, and should try to avoid it, and this again, by telling sorry often, this can also lead into problems, unwanted issues or unwanted talks, saying often sorry. I know sorry is just a beautiful and a pure word that which should be only used once if you have done any mistake. If you have not done any mistake, then what's the purpose of using sorry? That this should not use all these words. So like these are the 5 habits. Now let me recall the 5 habits which are actually anxiety, which is thinking that thinking that everyone is judging you. Okay, that's the first habit. Second is avoiding eye contact. Good. Third one is thinking you need to be perfect. I had a very good and big elaboration over this. Fourth one, not able to sit still. And the fifth habit is saying sorry if it is not your fault. So these are the 5 habits which is actually anxiety. So okay guys, so this episode has been a 10-minute episode, and I think more than 8 minutes I've given you content, and you get these points. So again, just a small reminder, if you like the show, you follow me, you subscribe me, or you do listen. Okay, if you are not a regular person who doesn't listen to my show, but you become a regular person, it's entirely all your choice. You can follow me or anything, all your choice, nothing, no forcing, all under your choice. So I'm on social medias like Instagram, Twitter. The links are given on the podcast show description, so you feel free to follow. Again, all your choice. I'm not forcing anyone, all your choice. So guys, until then, it's a big goodbye from DJ, and meet you in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye bye.